Orlando Bloom. The name conjures images of Legolas, gracefully wielding a bow, and Will Turner, swashbuckling across the Caribbean. A face that dominated cinema screens and captured hearts worldwide. Most people assume his vast wealth is solely a byproduct of these iconic roles. But what if the real story of how Orlando Bloom became truly rich lies far beyond the movie sets? In the shrewd, often unseen business decisions he made after the blockbuster fame had already arrived? This isn't just another celebrity finance. Expose. This is a deep dive into the strategic mind of a star who understood that lasting wealth requires more than just talent in front of the camera. Prepare to have your perceptions shattered as we reveal the surprising and intelligent path Orlando Bloom took to build a fortune that extends far beyond the box office. 1. Fame wasn't the first million. The common assumption is straightforward. Orlando Bloom starred in two massive, globally successful franchises, The Lord of the Rings and Pirates of the Caribbean. Therefore, his fortune must have been built solely on those movie paychecks. While these roles undoubtedly provided a significant financial foundation, it's a mistake to think that his wealth accumulation stopped, or even peaked, with those initial earnings. What few people outside the inner circles of Hollywood truly know are the specifics of his early contracts. While likely lucrative for a young actor at the time, these initial deals in mega franchises often prioritized the studio's long-term profit over massive upfront payments for relatively unknown actors. Think about it. The studios were taking huge risks on relatively new faces to carry billion-dollar projects. Bloom's initial compensation, while substantial, wouldn't have instantly translated into the level of wealth he enjoys today. These contracts likely included performance bonuses tied to box office success and potential back-end deals, a percentage of the film's profits. But these often take years to materialize and are subject to complex accounting. The true financial leap for Orlando Bloom came after he had established himself as a global star. The fame and recognition he garnered from these franchises were not the end game. They were the leverage he needed to make smarter, more lucrative moves in the subsequent phases of his career, and, crucially, in his business ventures outside of Hollywood. The initial fame opened doors and created opportunities that a lesser-known actor simply wouldn't have access to. It built his brand and made him a valuable asset, not just for future film roles, but for a whole new world of business and investment. The millions earned from those early films were a crucial stepping stone, but the real wealth accumulation began when he strategically leveraged that fame into opportunities beyond the silver screen. 2. The decisive moment. Businesses outside of Hollywood. Orlando Bloom's journey from movie star to wealthy entrepreneur wasn't a random occurrence. It was marked by a decisive moment, his strategic foray into the world of business and investment, far removed from the unpredictable nature of Hollywood paychecks. This is where his financial story truly becomes compelling. One of the key investments that significantly multiplied his fortune is believed to be his early and savvy entry into the technology and startup sector. While he maintains a relatively low public profile regarding his specific investments, reports and insider information suggest that Bloom recognized the potential of this burgeoning industry early on. He didn't just passively endorse products. He actively sought out promising startups, particularly those aligned with his interests in sustainability and wellness, and invested in their growth. This demonstrates a level of financial literacy and a forward-thinking approach that sets him apart from many celebrities who primarily rely on endorsements or traditional real estate. His entry into the world of startups and technology wasn't a splashy, headline-grabbing affair. It was a more discreet and calculated move, suggesting a long-term vision rather than a quick-buck mentality. He likely worked with financial advisors who understood the potential of this sector and helped him identify promising ventures. This move away from the direct glare of Hollywood and into the more private sphere of tech investment allowed his wealth to grow steadily and silently. The company that is often cited as a major driver of his net worth's silent surge is his reported early investment in Casper, the online mattress company that disrupted the bedding industry. While Bloom has never publicly confirmed the specifics of his stake, numerous reports suggest he was an early investor, recognizing the brand's potential and market appeal. Casper's significant growth and eventual IPO, though with subsequent challenges, would have provided a substantial return on his initial investment, showcasing his ability to identify and capitalize on innovative businesses outside the traditional entertainment sphere. This strategic move highlights that his post-fame financial success is rooted in smart, well-timed business decisions rather than solely relying on acting gigs. 3. A discreet and strategic financial life, unlike some celebrities who embrace extravagant displays of wealth. Orlando Bloom has cultivated a discreet and strategic financial life, prioritizing long-term asset growth over fleeting luxuries. This conscious choice has played a significant role in his sustained financial well-being. Orlando Bloom has largely avoided the lifestyle inflation that often plagues those who experience sudden wealth. While he undoubtedly enjoys a comfortable life, he isn't frequently featured in tabloids for excessive spending on ostentatious possessions. This suggests a level of financial discipline and a focus on preserving and growing his capital, rather than rapidly depleting it on fleeting trends or unnecessary extravagance. His financial decisions seem to be driven by a preference for assets over highly visible luxury goods. While he likely owns comfortable homes, his public persona doesn't revolve around showcasing lavish mansions, fleets of supercars, or constant high-end shopping sprees. This indicates a more grounded and strategic approach to managing his wealth, focusing on investments that appreciate in value and provide long-term security rather than depreciating assets that primarily serve as status symbols. His secret portfolio is believed to be diversified across various sectors, reflecting a smart approach to risk management and growth. Real estate, particularly in strategically chosen locations, likely forms a significant part of his holdings. His reported early foray into startups and technology, as mentioned earlier, demonstrates a willingness to invest in innovative and potentially high-growth companies. Furthermore, his known interest and involvement in sustainability initiatives suggests that his investments may also align with his values, potentially including companies focused on renewable energy, ethical sourcing, or environmental conservation. This diversified and often private portfolio is a key reason why his wealth continues to grow steadily and quietly, away from the volatility of Hollywood paychecks alone. 4. Partnerships and lucrative associations. While not direct sources of equity or massive upfront payments, Orlando Bloom's carefully chosen partnerships and associations have played a crucial role in amplifying his brand value and indirectly contributing to his overall financial strength. His image, built on years of successful and well-received roles, has proven to be a valuable asset in the business world. His long-standing contract with brands like Hugo Boss exemplifies this. By aligning himself with a reputable and aspirational fashion house, Bloom not only earns income from the endorsement, but also reinforces his image as a sophisticated and stylish individual, further enhancing his overall brand appeal. Similarly, his work with UNICEF, while primarily philanthropic, also burnishes his reputation as a socially conscious and responsible figure, indirectly contributing to his positive public image, which is invaluable for commercial endorsements and other opportunities. While the direct financial impact of his UNICEF involvement is not monetary gain for him personally, it strengthens his brand and makes him a more desirable partner for ethical and high-value companies. His established image as a reliable and trustworthy figure in popular culture makes him an attractive partner for businesses seeking credibility and broad appeal. Companies understand that associating with a well-respected celebrity like Bloom can significantly amplify their own brand value and reach a wider audience. This intangible value translates into more lucrative endorsement deals and opens doors to other business ventures where his name and likeness can add significant weight and marketability. The power of a trusted face in high-value businesses shouldn't be underestimated. Bloom's established reputation provides a level of comfort and recognition that can be incredibly valuable for companies looking to build trust with consumers or investors. While he may not be actively running these businesses, his association provides a powerful stamp of approval, contributing to their success and potentially leading to further opportunities for him down the line. These strategic partnerships, leveraging his carefully cultivated image, serve as an indirect but significant contributor to his enduring financial prosperity. 5. What most don't know about Bloom's net worth. Public estimates of celebrity net worth are often just that, estimates. The conservative figures you see reported about Orlando Bloom likely underestimate the true extent of his private wealth. There are several reasons for this discrepancy. Firstly, many of his savvy investments in private companies and startups are not publicly disclosed. Unless there's a major funding round or an IPO, the details of his stakes and the potential returns remain private. Given his reported early entry into successful ventures like Casper, these undisclosed investments could represent a significant portion of his assets. Secondly, the residual earnings from major blockbuster franchises like The Lord of the Rings and Pirates of the Caribbean continue to generate income for him to this day. These back-end deals, based on the film's ongoing success in various formats, streaming, DVD sales, television rights, can provide a steady and substantial income stream for decades after the initial release. While the peak earnings from these films have passed, the consistent residual income adds significantly to his long-term financial security. This is why he arguably earns more by being strategically positioned than many do by actively working. His smart investments continue to grow, and the passive income from his past successes rolls in, providing a robust financial foundation that allows him to be selective about his acting roles and pursue other interests without the constant pressure to chase paychecks. His wealth has reached a point where it largely works for him, a hallmark of true financial independence. The combination of shrewd investments, ongoing residuals, and a disciplined financial lifestyle contributes to a personal net worth that likely far exceeds the publicly stated figures, ensuring his long-term financial prosperity and freedom. 6. Lessons in financial intelligence and positioning. Orlando Bloom's financial journey offers valuable lessons in financial intelligence and strategic positioning that extend beyond the typical celebrity narrative. He exemplifies the difference between fleeting fame and lasting wealth, and his approach provides insights for entrepreneurs and artists alike. He clearly understands the difference between being a rich celebrity and a financially intelligent celebrity. Many stars spend lavishly and rely solely on their next acting gig. Bloom, however, has prioritized building a diversified portfolio of assets that generate wealth independently of his on-screen work. This shift in mindset, from solely focusing on performance-based income to building a sustainable financial ecosystem, is a key differentiator. His use of strategic invisibility regarding his business dealings is a powerful tactic. By keeping his investments and financial strategies relatively private, he avoids unnecessary scrutiny, potential scams, and the pressures of public expectation that can often derail celebrity finances. This quiet and calculated approach allows his wealth to grow without the constant noise and interference of public opinion. What can entrepreneurs and artists learn from him? Firstly, the importance of looking beyond your primary skill or talent for wealth-building opportunities. Secondly, the value of financial literacy and seeking expert advice for investments and long-term planning. Thirdly, the power of discretion and avoiding the trap of excessive lifestyle inflation. And finally, the understanding that your brand and reputation, built through your primary work, can be leveraged for significant opportunities in other sectors. Orlando Bloom's journey demonstrates that true financial success comes from a combination of talent, smart decision-making, and a long-term vision that extends far beyond immediate fame. 7. Impact, purpose, and wealth with meaning in recent years. Orlando Bloom has increasingly focused on aligning his wealth and influence with his investments in environmental and social causes. This shift reflects a growing trend among successful individuals seeking to create impact and purpose beyond personal financial gain. His involvement in various environmental and social initiatives suggests a desire to use his resources to contribute to a better world. While the specific details of his philanthropic activities are often kept private, his public support for organizations focused on conservation, children's rights, and sustainability indicates a commitment to making a positive difference. This alignment of his values with his financial resources adds a layer of meaning to his wealth. How does he blend purpose and profit in his post-Hollywood journey? It's likely that his investments in sustainable businesses are not purely altruistic, but reflect a belief that ethical and environmentally conscious companies can also be profitable in the long run. This impact investing strategy allows him to support causes he cares about while also potentially generating financial returns. The silent legacy Orlando Bloom is building outside of the cameras is one of thoughtful investment, discreet philanthropy, and a focus on ventures that align with his values. This approach suggests a long-term perspective that prioritizes sustainability and positive contribution over fleeting fame or excessive displays of wealth. His journey demonstrates that true success can encompass not only financial prosperity, but also a commitment to making a meaningful impact on the world. 8. Conclusion and final reflection. Orlando Bloom's financial success story is a compelling reminder that true wealth often lies in understanding opportunities where few others are looking. While his fame as a beloved actor provided the initial platform, it was his subsequent strategic decisions in the world of business and investment that truly propelled him to long-term financial security and beyond. Fame was just the beginning. The secret lay in the choices he made afterwards. Consider his journey and ask yourself, what is the invisible investment that you might be overlooking in your own life? Are you so focused on your primary income stream that you're neglecting opportunities for diversification, long-term growth, or investments that align with your values? Orlando Bloom's story illustrates the power of looking beyond the obvious and strategically building a financial foundation that extends far beyond your immediate field of expertise. If Orlando Bloom's insightful journey has inspired you to think more strategically about your own financial future, to explore those invisible investments, and to cultivate a mindset of long-term wealth building, I have something important for you. Just as he looked beyond the spotlight to secure his financial future, you can learn to unlock your own potential for prosperity. In the first pinned comment of this video, you'll find the link to the Millionaire's Brain. This powerful program is designed to reconfigure your brain to think like the world's most financially successful individuals, activating areas linked to strategic thinking, risk assessment, and long-term vision. With sessions as short as 90 seconds a day, you could see visible results in as little as 7 days. It's science applied directly to your potential for wealth. Don't miss this opportunity to start building your own invisible empire. Just like Orlando Bloom. Did Orlando Bloom's strategic financial journey surprise you? What was your biggest takeaway from his story? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And for our next deep dive into the financial strategies of the rich and famous, which public figure would you like us to investigate next? Let us know. your suggestions. Until next time, remember, true wealth is often built behind the scenes.